What's up guys, it's Taylor Timothy and today we're going to be talking about paid ads and SEO. Let's not waste any more time and dive right in. One of the first things I want to talk about with paid ads, a huge pro to paid ads, is you can start getting instant and fast results. So you can put up your ads and immediately you're going to know if they work or not. So this is one of the big benefits to paid ads. The second pro to paid ads is obviously you can go out and target specific types of people. So if you know who your target audience is over on Facebook and Instagram, you can go target them. If it's a mom, if it's a dad, if it's an employer, the list goes on who you can target. Over on Google, you can go after specific search terms. So if you know where and what your buyer is going to be searching for, you can run an ad and deliver it right in front of them. The third thing I want to talk about is retargeting. So over on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google, all of those, if someone has come to your website, if they've engaged with your videos, your pages, anything like that, you can deliver an ad back up to them across these platforms. Remarketing is one of the most powerful and highest converting ways you can get more leads and sales for your business. If you aren't running any campaigns at all, I recommend that you at least run remarketing campaigns. Fourth thing we want to talk about is collecting data. So right out the gate, you're going to get tons of data from all of these ads you're running. You're going to learn more about your target audience. You're going to learn more about where they're at, what they're doing, and different things like that. The more data you get, the easier it's going to be to scale your company. For example, over on Facebook, if you have the Facebook pixel installed on your website, it's going to start to learn who your buyers are, who your customers are, and you can start to build what's called a lookalike audience to help you go out there and target and find new people for your business. The fifth thing I want to talk about is if you want to get to page one of Google real quick, you can pay for it. So if you want to go after a specific search term and get to page one immediately, you can do this without a problem. So now let's talk about the cons to paid advertising. So all this other stuff that I talked about sounds great and dandy, but there are cons. So the first thing I want to talk about is you actually have to pay for this traffic. So you have to pay for these ads. This is a huge downfall. Sometimes your ads don't work and you might waste money. But at the end of the day, that's one of the huge cons, is you actually have to pay for this traffic. The second thing I want to talk about, one of the cons, is it's very competitive. So if you're looking to try and get to that page one of Google by buying that spot, well, your competitor might want it too. So you guys can get in bidding wars and literally jack up the price on the cost per click. This is just the reality of paid ads. It's super competitive. Another example is if you're over on Facebook or Instagram and your ads aren't relevant and people don't like your ads, well, your ads are going to get shoved right down to the bottom and basically they're not going to get delivered. So it's important that you're very competitive when running paid traffic. The next thing we're going to talk about is search engine optimization, also known as SEO. One of the huge pros to SEO is once you build up enough content and you start getting page one of Google, you might just hold that spot forever. So you might only have a one-time payment to get up there. That's one of the huge benefits to SEO. The second thing with SEO, one of the pros, is if you have a Google listing, I have seen so many phone calls and leads come in through Google listings. So make sure your Google listing is optimized for your business. If it is, I promise you, you'll be seeing more phone calls and more leads coming in. The third thing I want to talk about is organic growth over on YouTube. Now, this happens through SEO. You posting videos and then your videos getting showed. This is SEO as well. So one of the huge benefactors to this is if, for example, you get 1 million subscribers and these people are loyal. If you go on there and share a new product or service, a lot of times you're going to get lots of new leads and more sales for your business. Now, it's important that you build a following that is actually loyal to you. If they're not loyal, this doesn't work. So now let's talk about the cons with SEO. One of the huge cons to it is it takes a lot of time. You don't just post a video on YouTube one day and get millions of subscribers. That's not how it works. So it takes a lot of time. You have to create tons of content. So content is king with SEO. So one of the huge cons, again, is it just takes a lot of time. The next con that I want to talk about is out of your guys' control. So what I say is it's not in your control. SEO is controlled by Google. So over on YouTube, if you're showing up on page 1 of Google, one day Google could come out, change their algorithm, and you could fall completely and not even be showing up, potentially. You don't have control of this. This has happened many times before. One day you could be getting tons of subscribers, and then Google or YouTube could decide, well, you know what? We don't want to show these videos anymore to anybody else. And what can happen, again, is your whole entire strategy just stops. So that's one of the huge downfalls to SEO. So guys, all in all, in conclusion, you're probably like, well, what do I need to be doing for my business? And I'm a believer you need to be doing both. I believe they feed each other. SEO feeds paid, paid feeds SEO. Everything pushes everything upwards. So if you guys have any other things you believed I missed in this video, post in the comments below, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Guys, I'm here to help. One thing before you guys go, just so you guys know, I created an online course that will teach you everything from start to finish that I have learned with online marketing. It'll teach you how to build a website, an amazing website. Let's just not talk crappy website, an amazing website. You're gonna learn how to run paid traffic. You're gonna learn about content strategies and so much more. This is a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you guys don't like it, I will give you your money back. So on top of that, I give you 3 hours of coaching. So if there's any follow-up questions you guys have in regards to the course, I will answer them. I'll audit your site. Whatever you guys want me to do in those 3 hours, I'm all yours. Thanks guys again for watching, and peace.